No matter how much we enjoy things, no matter how good it feels, no matter how bad it feels, nothing stays the same forever. I want to hold the microphone, I want to talk to you like that because that's how I feel it like. I was saying that no matter how we enjoy things, no matter how good it is, no matter how bad it is, nothing stays the same forever, which is cool. If something was the same forever all the time, it wouldn't feel real, it wouldn't feel true. When we go through ups and downs, that's where we learn how to live with the problem, how to solve problem, and how to fix problem, how to get some really cool solution out of it. And it goes the same with the relationships. Relationships gonna start over very cool. Have you eaten? No. What's wrong? I'm not hungry. No, you gotta eat, because if you don't eat, I don't eat. Alright, let's eat though. Which is cool. And as days goes on, everything will start crashing down. We'll start being stressed out. You will angry all the time. You won't eat. You won't see each other. You won't talk to each other for days. And that's the reality that's really counted in a relationship. But most people, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about things that happens. All they talk about is how they started, how good it is, how good it was, and how it ended up. But they don't really talk about what made them break up or what made them got separated. The man will talk to you about what he wants you to understand, and the girl will talk to you about what she wants you to understand. Always like that. Guys, I want to be transparent with you. I want to talk to you about something that I went through some months ago. I just want to communicate with you so that what I'm talking maybe help each other, because there will be someone who's going through it, or someone who went through it, or someone would go through it. So I want to talk to you about it. Maybe it will present you or prevent you for not being in that kind of relationships or in that kind of situation. A month ago, my ex-girlfriend and I had a time where we wouldn't live properly, and heartbreak was very immense, and we got separated. We didn't talk to each other for months. We didn't see each other for months. We didn't get any news from each other for months. And I'm not that kind of person of cutting out. I try as long as I can, hard as I can. But if you take the opportunity away from me, or stop chasing me. I'm not really trying to put my ego on or my pride or something like that. That's just the way I am. I don't chase problems. I don't chase people. I don't chase none of that. So as the days goes on, I didn't talk to her for a month. I didn't see her. I didn't touch her. I didn't get any news of her, and vice versa. So one day we went out with friends, we were partying with friends, and guess what happens? I suddenly see her coming to me. Between all these people, she comes straight to me and start complimenting my haircut. And I jump back for a second. See? What the hell? That made me trip for a second. And once I got back home, the next day, when I woke up, I realized that I had the very first dream about her after a month without seeing her. And I was like, what happens? And I went to cycle, and then after that, I went to Tennessee to clean my mind. And I had that dream maybe because I thought about it before me sleeping. And I can't control it because you can't control what comes in your mind. You can't control what will pop up into you, and what you can just control is your thought. Is what you think about. That's what you can control, because once you think about something, as long as you think about it, the more it will stay in your mind. The more it stays in your mind, the more you become obsessed of it. So that thought came in my mind because I didn't control it. But what I controlled was not thinking a lot about it. When she comes, I let it down. I let it go. Then, so next day, I met a girl, a very beautiful girl. And we have that proper time to talk. We have some discussions. And she talked to me about her love for skateboard, which is the same with my ex-girlfriend. And she goes on to talk to me about her dog. And then she goes on to tell me her dog's name. Guess what? My ex-girlfriend had a dog. The same name of the dog with that girl. And I was very confused in my mind. I said, what happens? What happens for her? And as I got back home, I talked to my brother, and we went out to take some bread out of home. And then when we came back, I said hello to mom, and she said, guess what happened? I said, well, what's wrong? She said, your ex-girlfriend popped up in my suggestion. I said, okay, that's becoming to be real now. And she said, she talked to me, she said, she started going to school, she's studying at college. She wanna become a nurse. I said, wow. And that's what brought me to that stage of mind that I am right now. I just wanted to tell her that I'm really happy that she's finally starting to do something that she likes, that she started to do something that will make her feel alive. I know her love of dogs, her love of nature, her love of skateboarding, and now she's becoming a nurse. She was very passionate about it. I just wanted to tell her congratulations. But the worst part is that I couldn't even talk to her. I couldn't even contact her. I couldn't even see her. Blocked on everything, Number got changed. And I could go to see her at home. The only way I could contact her is to create a backup account or something like that. But I couldn't do it because it will be disrespectful to my purpose, disrespectful to my journey disrespectful to my progress. I'm not putting my ego on or something like that, or my pride, but I was just done with everything before. Now I'm trying to live another life. I've turned the page. I wish some people have enough strength, enough resilience to be cordial in a sense. I'm gonna give an example. Some people need to keep their exes around for their own benefits, or they want to gain back, or to gain their attentions back, something like that. But I just wanted to congratulate her because I'm finally doing something that I wish I could do before. When I was dating her, I was doing things that she wanted me to do, and she was doing things that she wanted to do to make me feel alive. But this wasn't really us. This wasn't me. This wasn't her. Because at that stage of life, you're trying to be the person you're not. You're trying to please somebody else. I wish people could find somebody who will fit the way he is and not change anything to be fake. They just gotta be them from the beginning to where they eat it. I'm happy that I'm doing finally something that is fulfilling me. So I'm not saying that the relationship did fulfill me. I'm not saying that that girl did fulfill me. But I'm actually doing something that really fulfills me. Relationships is kind of really complicated if you don't know where you hit it. Do you know where you hit it? What's your goal for your relationships? What do you want to lead her to? Where do you want her to go? Where is your relationships going? Are you growing grave? Are you going straight forward? Are you stagnating? Are you moving backward? I want you to understand that if you are more resilient, you put a lot of force in, you put a lot of strength in, your relationship gonna work. And if it doesn't work, you know how to fix it. I wish you could all have solutions to fix problems when it happens. When you go through ups and downs, breaking up and the solution. And you gotta know something, you gotta have something that puts you to be in a relationship with that person, so that you can remember, what did we get together? What was the purpose of that? What was the objective? What was the meaning of getting in a relationship with her? That's where a lot of things start over. You have to remind yourself the reason why you started. Once you remind yourself the reason why you started, you will know where you hit it, and you will know how to solve problems once you go through it. If the universe allows the recovery of the bond, I'm all after it. I wish I could be a friend. So for people who are kind of confused What I mean by that is just I don't want anymore to be her boyfriend. I don't want anymore to be in a relationship with her. Because where we hit it, I already knew that this wasn't the path that I was supposed to take. This wasn't the path that would fulfill my dreams. So now I would like maybe to be a friend. But I don't spend a lot of time with her. A lot of time to be in a relationship or to go through what we went through. But I still love her to life because she taught me a lot. I learned a lot. And I'm really grateful for everything we went through. No matter what happens. At the end of the day, you guys gotta understand that if something is running away from you, you can't chase it because it will be disrespectful to your worth, disrespectful to your value. There is a lot of good things out there. Stop chasing what is running away from you. If somebody doesn't want you, accept it. If you are rejected, accept it. If you are unloved, let go. Be you, be real. You will find better and better. Focus on yourself. And sometimes you just need to focus on yourself and why you hate it. Because something that steals your peace, something that is making you feel bad, and the things that is made for you, you just gotta understand that. You have to cut it off, you have to move out, and you have to move on. Because at the end of the day, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Once your mental health ain't good, outside you don't feel good. But once you're good inside, outside everything will be perfect. Prevent your mental health and know where you hit it. Know your worth, know your value, know your purpose. You gotta know how to set limits. You gotta know how to say no. You gotta know how to say, I'm done. You gotta know how to say, I can't do it. Alright? I want to ask you something. Do you have the strength to say no when everybody says yes? Do you have the strength to go on the left when everybody is going on right? Do you have enough strength to say, I got no time when your friend calling you to party or to go do something weird? Do you have the strength to say no? Once you know that, once you got some answers to that questions, you will know your value. You will know how to set boundaries. Because it goes the same in relationships. You're gonna be with that girl, you know, will try to manipulate you. Once you find that you're not capable of saying no, she will disrespect you. She will try to treat you like, no. You know what I'm saying? Just be you, be real. be resilient enough. I care about my people. I just wanted to say congratulations to her for being who she is, actually, and for letting me be who I am. I'm grateful for what we went through, and I'm still going forward. I'm still doing the things that helps me to go forward. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. It's always been a pleasure talking to you, and I'll see you soon.